Hey everyone, welcome on back to the channel. Thank you as always for being here, for stopping on by. I was going to listen to some Joy Division and then I said, you know what? Let's take a little bit of a left turn and instead listening to some New Order. So we're just going to kind of go back to where we had left off originally, listening to Power, Corruption, and Lies, which is the second track, We All Stand. Where do we all stand? I don't know, but we stand here, we stand now, and perhaps we stand forever. Let's go ahead and give it a listen. We will talk about it after. Let's dive in. Here we go. Love the echo on the sides too. Oh, I love that already. It's got a soul vibe to it, huh? Oh, that's good.
At the end of the road, there's a soldier waiting for me. I've got 3 miles to go. 3 miles to go. At the end of the road, there's a soldier waiting for me. At the end of the road, at the end of the road, at the end of the road.
That's really good.
Life goes on in this true life.
Heavy piano now entering.
Never to be still, but held tight inside me. Life goes on in this true life unseen, never to be still, breath held tight inside me. The night goes on and on. It's a red sky.
Great production.
It's a red sky tonight. At the end of the road, where all futures go. At the end of the road, there's a soldier waiting for me. He's got 3 miles to go. 3 miles to go. At the end of the road. At the end of the road.
I love how those drums pop out too.
There's blood on show.
Okay, We All Stand is such a great, powerful song. Has such amazing production. I'm really enjoying the production side of things in here, which I'll kind of get into a little bit as we talk about the instruments and everything. But just fantastic engineering and the recording and everything. Like there's a lot of room for atmosphere, but there's still that power that comes through, especially with the drums. I love the way the drums come in. For example, from the very beginning, you're set up in this kind of gloomy texture, right? I love the echo on the snare, and it allows a lot of room, a lot of bounce back, right? And then the chords from the keyboard, surprisingly, at least to me, sound very soul inspired, like from soul music. However, even as it develops here with the rest of the song, it almost has this more noir soul, this almost gloomy soul that the band develops out of that, which I think is absolutely fascinating how they use that as the key melody and then expand upon that organically very, very well. Of course, the guitar coming in through, some extra synths coming through at certain moments, and at no moment does it sound too cluttered, too much going on. There's a lot of little details that are sprinkled throughout that keep on changing, that keep the song moving and exciting. I think that that's absolutely wonderful, especially for how repetitive, for the most part, the lyrics are. It just kind of lulls you into this kind of gothic trance that just kind of, like I said, it moves you in a certain way, but it moves regardless. I think that was really wonderful. And then the moments where the drums, that's going to be courtesy of Stephen Morris on the drums, the moments on the drums where, it comes out in what I'm going to say is the Phil Collins style, where it's even production wise, but even the sound, it has that little bit of a bigger and yet hollow sound to it. Bum, 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 bum. And just used sporadically to kind of engage our ears a little bit more. It's like, ooh, I didn't know that was coming, but how good did it feel that it was there? And then, like I said, it doesn't stay, it doesn't linger, it doesn't build upon that in perhaps a way that we would expect. It builds upon its atmosphere. And I think that that is such a cool thing that the band accomplished here. I think that that sounds absolutely wonderful. The bass, providing that line, boom, sliding up and down to kind of give it a little bit of an eerie kind of texture as well. Everyone just sounds sensational in here. I love how it's piled on in the atmosphere. That is really wonderful. Bernard Sumner on the vocals and some other guitar as well. That's really, really good. 3 miles to go, 3 miles to go at the end of the road. There's a soldier waiting for me. He repeats that again. Life goes on and on in this real life fantasy. Forever to be still, breath held tight inside of me. Life goes on and on and on. This real life fantasy, forever to be still, breath held inside of me. It's a red sky tonight at the end of the road where all futures go at the end of the road. So, I mean, he's speaking about, driving down this road or traveling down this path, and he knows at the end of the road there's a soldier waiting for him. He's relating that to life and how all of our futures are, in death, basically. And in a sense, that's the soldier that's waiting for us at the end of the road. But at the same time, he says life goes on and on in this real life fantasy. Like we're all living in this fantasy in a sense. Forever to be still, breath held tight inside me. So I think he's saying like, he knows what's coming. He says in one line at the end of the road, there's blood on the shore. He knows what's coming, just as all of us know what's coming. But at the same time, you take account of the present and you enjoy the present and realize that you still have breath inside of you and you still acknowledge the life that you have. And thankful for the life that you have. That's good. That's real good. Let me know what you guys thought of the track in the comments below. You can follow me over on Twitter, support the channel on Patreon. As always, thank you so much for being here, and I will talk to you later, guys. Bye.